Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. We got our Loud and Local Band of the Week. This week, it's White City Graves. It's our Loud and Local Band of the Week, White City Graves. You want to find out how you can get their music?
Check out their record they put out in November, and it's awesome. It's called One of Us. I've been listening to it a bunch, and it's good solid rock and roll, BJ. As they call it, stupid riff rock. I don't know if it's stupid, but it's definitely awesome riff rock.
And if you want more info, just go to the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com. And if you want more local music, check out Sunday nights here on The Rock. We got a great show called Loud and Local. All the music from the Pacific Northwest with great bands like White City Graves. Friday. It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Oh, yeah. Looking forward to the weekend. Oh, my. Daniel is jumping. Oh, dear. Partying. Yeah. Fun. Looking forward to the weekend. Happy Friday, everyone. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, even you. Everybody. Well, it is Curmudgeon Day. So
yeah, I know. You.
I am celebrating it, too, by the way.
I know. You seem to be kind of a poopy pants today.
I am a big poopy pants
Why?
today. Well, I don't want to go into it, but I'm just managing my brain. I think that in the world of therapy, I got a lot of thoughts that aren't my friends right now.
Oh, I feel that.
You tell them to piss off those thoughts.
Yeah.
And while you're doing that,
yes,
let's get to our contestant. We've got Andrew in Seattle. Andrew, are you there?
I am here.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Andrew will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Andrew, you can pass all you want. Ooh, nice reverb. But you'll only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
That song's way more intimidating on the other side of it.
Oh, my. You can do this, Andrew.
I believe in you. Which Deadpool star provides the voice of Pikachu in the 2019 Detective Pikachu movie? Yes. What is the standard garnish for a Roy Rogers drink?
Olives?
No.
Pass.
The Eiffel Tower was originally intended for which Spanish city?
Barcelona, Madrid,
Barcelona, yes. San Juan is the capital of which U.S. territory?
Puerto Rico,
Yes. Tybalt and Benvolio were both characters in what Shakespeare play?
Three Musketeers.
No.
Oh, Romeo and Juliet.
Yes. Which U.S. state has the most shoreline along the
California?
Pacific Ocean? No.
On Pacific. Hawaii.
No.
Oh, Alaska.
Yes. What is a single piece of coiled DNA known as?
The Strand.
No.
Helix.
No.
Pass.
What was America's first major fast food chain?
McDonald's.
No.
Burger King.
No.
Chotchkie.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4 correct.
Oh,
Yikes.
my.
Yeah, that one's a well-known one, but you'll be a little surprised, I feel. Surprise!
Yeah, because McDonald's was 55, and I gotta think there was people around before that.
Oh, was it that decade?
Well, at least that's where the first one, I think, hit somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not sure even if it was franchised then.
Yeah,
but
no
I think that's the right year, but it was in the.
I bet Steve knows the answer to that one, but I bet he doesn't. Well, I'm not going to bet anything.
Don't bet anything.
Never
We're
mind.
not betting anymore.
No betting.
I don't bother you at all. You know what? Just no breakfast ever again for this show.
Wow.
What can I help? What can I do? I mean, he doesn't want to bet anymore. I can't make the man bet.
Well, every month or so, I feel like you got to kind of put it back out there, see if throwing it in the universe will make him change.
I'll let you do that because he's told me, he's like, I'm the kind of guy that I respect his boundaries. He's one.
Wasn't that nice?
That is nice.
I'm going to leave him alone. No
like
more
that.
asking. Yeah.
Steve, are you ready?
Oh, yeah!
Which Deadpool star provides the voice of Pikachu in the 2019 Detective Pikachu movie? Yes.
Okay,
what is the standard garnish for a Roy Rogers drink?
Strawberry.
No.
Lemon?
No.
Lime?
No. The Eiffel Tower
Salt?
The Eiffel Tower was originally intended for what Spanish city?
Madrid.
No.
Spain City.
No.
Take me down.
Paris.
No. San Juan is the capital of what U.S. territory?
Guam.
No.
Puerto Rico.
Yes. Tybalt and Benvolio were both characters in what Shakespeare play?
Hamlet.
No.
Macbeth.
No.
Othello.
No. Which U.S. state has the most shoreline along the Pacific Ocean?
California.
No.
Hawaii.
No.
Washington.
No. What is a single piece of coiled DNA known as?
Coiled DNA. Sperm.
No.
Okay, then.
Wow.
This is happening, kids.
What was America's first major fast food chain?
McDonald's.
No. And Steve, you dropped a deuce and you lose. 4-2.
Job,
Congrats, Andrew.
Wow, I can't believe it.
Well, they were tough questions, Andrew, so that's why, you know what, a score of 4 is really respectable when the other dude gets a 2, and especially his name is Steve.
Yep.
And especially when I get a song.
Nice. Ooh, it's a good one, too.
Oh, yeah. A little Leo action.
Get you pumped up. A couple of these are easy once you think about it a little bit. Andrew did get the state with the most shoreline along the Pacific Ocean. That would be Alaska.
Always forget Alaska's a pretty big ass state in the Pacific.
I was going to say Alaska, and I went Washington because I was like, nah, it can't be Alaska.
It was.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Well, yeah.
Also, Shakespearean play that has Tybalt and Benvolio is Romeo and Juliet.
I never make them my first choice. You know, as far as the Shakespearean play, if you don't know what the hell you're doing, I mean,
Oh, yeah, totally.
I'm Steve. I go with Hamlet, Macbeth, and then I'm done.
I was surprised you went with Othello, man.
That's the only one I could think of. I was just naming Shakespeare plays that I could think of.
I would go like my third is Midsummer Night's Dream, and I'm done. It's
wow!
But I got to remember Romeo and Juliet because that's legit.
It is legit.
Yeah.
The Eiffel Tower was originally intended for Barcelona.
Come on,
Andrew
Steve.
got that one correct.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yep.
Barcelona.
Does anybody know what a single piece of coiled DNA?
Is that RNA?
No.
Ah, crap.
It's a chromosome.
That's what chromosome.
Yep.
I should know that.
You should.
But I do not.
Does anybody know the standard garnish for a Roy Rogers?
Vicky, you used to work in a bar, right?
I'm thinking it's either a cherry or a lemon.
I would go with a cherry.
It's cherry?
Yeah.
And more importantly, the maraschino cherries, which are the best cherries.
Good old maraschini.
And then anybody, do you know the first major fast food chain in America?
Wendy's.
No.
No, is it Kentucky Fried Chicken?
No.
Subway?
A&W.
No. It's
not.
It's a burger place, but you kind of have an issue with their burgers.
Oh, White Castle.
White Castle.
They're the first one?
1921 in Wichita, Kansas.
Okay, nice. White Castle.
Yeah.
I've never. The trouble is that I mean, I don't know how far they went because we never had any on the East Coast that I remember. Did you have any on?
Oh yeah, we had them.
I didn't have. I don't remember any.
We would get White Castle all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I remember them in stores, but I don't remember.
Harold and Kumar was based in Jersey.
Yeah,
so they were there. Yeah,
I don't remember any in Massachusetts. That's weird.
Maybe Massachusetts was deprived of the old White Castle.
Possible. They knew that you wouldn't appreciate them.
Well, I appreciate them at least knowing that and not wasting my time.
Well, and you appreciate that Steve didn't know the answers because you got the win there.
He dropped a deuce. That was great.
A lot of people were wondering how come you guys didn't play your Beat Makes Sea Shanty. That was the best intro ever. Another person,
really?
A long-time listener from Gabriel. What happened to the sea shanty? That was great.
These people are trolling. They just want people to suffer.
We should probably play it for everybody.
Yeah. Oh, really? We should?
Well, it's all the rage now is to do sea shanties.
I know. It's all the rage. And then here's what you guys did.
He will beat anyone that calls in to play the game. He is smarter than you. He'll make you look lame. 60 seconds on the clock. You're going down and he's gonna rock. Beat Makes, don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Makes, you're a loser.
I said earlier that the more you listen to it, the better it'll probably get. I was wrong.
No.
It actually is getting worse.
It really is. You guys missed the whole rhythm of a sea shanty. You really did.
Missed everything.
You know, you said that, and we challenged our rockaholics to
and
we've actually gotten a few submissions. We have one, I think, queued up. It's from a guy by the name of Tristan, who sent us a Facebook message where it's just a video of him doing the sea shanty.
I love this.
You have it?
Oh, Steve, he will beat anyone who calls in to play the game. He is smarter than you. He'll make you look lame. 60 seconds on the clock. You're going down and he's gonna rock.
Yeah.
It is time to play the game, so everybody scream his name. Beat Mix, don't be a loser. Beat Mix, you're a loser. Beat Mix, don't be a loser. Beat Mix, you're a loser.
All right. Well,
that was great.
He's a front runner for the two masks.
That was fantastic.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Nice job, Tristan.
He needs some gang vocals in the back, just like, whoa.
And some a ballsy guy.
Yeah. You had a room full of people, but this guy had himself and he killed it.
In a car. Yeah.
All right. What's his name again?
Tristan.
Tristan. Good job, brother.
He's not the only one that sent one. We also have one from Corrado. Corrado from Mercer Island Eyeworks.
Oh, I know Corrado. He's the guy that gave me my new glasses.
Well, he made a sea shanty via voice memo.
So write down Tristan as a front runner because we have to give the two masks to somebody as a prize.
Okay, so right now Tristan's in first, but he's also the only one other than us.
All right, but
we're dead last.
Corrado is like, boy, I can't vote on this because I know the guy, and I think that would be favoritism.
Okay, well let's hear what he has to do.
Mercer Island Eyeworks, though, he does a great job.
I will beat anyone who calls in to play the game. He's smarter than you. He'll make you look lame. He'll make you look lame. 60 seconds on the clock. Woo! You're going down and I'm gonna rock. Beat Mix, you're a loser.
Yeah, you are.
Beat Mix, don't be a loser. Beat Mix, you're a loser. Beat Mix, don't be a loser.
I felt like even though all of it's unplugged, that felt like an unplugged version of a sea shanty.
It did. I felt like it was in his house with him.
Yeah.
That was really good too. I think I like the Tristan one.
Tristan, I have to still Corrado.
It had more of the spirit of a sea shanty.
Yeah, Corrado, I love you, brother. You know that. But I think Tristan so far is the front runner.
Yeah, cool. So far Tristan's in first place. I don't know if we'll get any other submissions. We got somebody who actually sent us new lyrics. This guy's name is Michael Spear.
He gave you new lyrics?
He put in new lyrics with the old lyrics. Like just went over the top, and it's amazing. It's really good, but he didn't sing it. So we're going to send that version, though, to our friend Rick Rumble, who does radio in Virginia. Rick did the Sir Mix-a-Lot one. I don't know if Rick's going to agree to do it, but we're going to put a pressure on him to turn this one into a sea shanty.
Tell Rick that the first drink, maybe even the second drink, is on me if he does it next time we're at a convention.
Well, I mean, it always is anyway.
Well, not with Rick. I make Rick pay.
Oh, okay.
I'm always treating people that that are just started in the business. I'm not buying a drink for Rick Rumble. That he's doing pretty well for himself. But now, if he does this, I'll buy a drink for anybody. But you know what, Rick? A couple drinks on me. I usually buy the first.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, 2 drinks for Rick if, in fact, he does this for us.
Anyway, one more from a person by the name of Marcus he says that his is the best. You want to hear that one?
Okay.
You're right.
Jiggy jig jig, hee haw, it's Dominic the donkey. Jiggy jig jig, hee haw, the Italian Christmas donkey. La la la.
I had to. Someone texted and said, "Can you please Rick roll or donkey roll BJ with Dominic the donkey? You're missing a great opportunity."
You rolled all of us on that one because me and Rob were looking at each other like,
I don't have it.
Jiggy jig jig.
I guess you guys all forgot when I said I was having a little bit of a tough day. So I probably shouldn't admit these things to you guys because what are you actually going to do when someone's having a tough day? You'll just troll them with the worst effing song created by anybody.
I thought you grew to
Lou
like
Monte should be. You know what, Lou Monte? I don't know if he's still alive, but if he's not, somebody should really just go, Lou, you've had enough time on this planet. You're done.
Let's see, Lou Monte.
I think he's probably right.
You'll be happy to know he passed away in 1989, BJ.
Yeah, good. Not soon enough.
Wow.
He should have passed away. When did he write Dominic? Should have passed away about a month before he thought of doing Dominic the Donkey.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah. All right. Done with that action.
Hey.
And and one of my favorite songs he ever did, which was another stupid song, but I hate him because I love Peppino the Italian Mouse and I hate Dominic the Donkey. Same guy. Yeah, Peppino the Italian.
It's the same song now.
No, it isn't. Peppino is much more superior.
I would disagree.
Oh, really? You don't even know Peppino very well.
Yeah, but all he wants to do is eat cheese and drink wine. Whereas Dominic, he's a Christmas donkey.
Oh, whatever. Peppino's the man.
Come back to me when it's the Christmas mouse.
Oh, we don't need a Christmas mouse. Peppino's good all season long. He's good all year long.
So we say Tristan right now is in the lead.
Yes, Tristan's in the lead.
I don't know if we'll get any other submissions, and I don't know when our cutoff is, but as of right now, he's winning.
Okay, good job, Tristan. And if you can do a sea shanty version of Beat Miggs, and we put the lyrics up somewhere so people could do them, right? Mm-hmm. Where was that, by the way?
On the BJ and Miggs Facebook page and Instagram.
I love how I say, so we put the lyrics up somewhere, and the guys go, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were agreeing with you.
That's me asking, hey,
You asked the question.
Well, how about ask the question? Don't just make statements.
Okay, where are the lyrics?
On the BJ and Miggs Facebook page.
Thank you.
See how much easier that was?
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Oh, hey, we have never have a problem getting that in there. You know what? We never asked for it, but that just shows up. I ask, hate all of you. It's time for Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. We got your calls. We got your texts at 917 on the Rock.
BJ and Miggs, mornings on the Rock. 99.9 KISW.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Everything is better electrified. Like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. Brought to you by Palace Law. You know what? Big shout out to Patrick Palace. That guy has been with us, and of course he and Ryan Castle have been good buddies for a while. I'm feeling really good on our 50th anniversary. The people have been with us for all this time, so I just had a warm feeling. So thank you, Palace Law, for being awesome to the Rock, and thank you for actually contributing to this fine show, because this is the time you do it, where you get to pick the topic, you get to guide the show at 206-421-ROCK. You can also text us at 77999. Steve just has a rule you got to follow. That's it. I mean,
it's a simple rule, BJ. Just show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, you're going to get gone.
say goodbye to you.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
So I want to know if any of us have seen the trailer for the new Mighty Ducks TV show that's coming out Disney Plus March 26th.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are very excited for this, just like you are, of course, you were for Cobra Kai.
Yeah, but Cobra Kai took me forever to watch, like 2 years.
Well, only because it wasn't available on Netflix. True. I think you would have got to it sooner. I'm the same way. Mighty Ducks didn't hit me, just like Karate Kid never hit me. So you guys, I was too old, I think, for all this stuff.
I watched the trailer, and when Coach Bombay shows up by the Zamboni, I'm not lying, I legit got goosebumps.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'm getting them right now. This is what's going on, BJ.
I will
the Mighty Ducks is back.
It was weird for me to see Emilio Estevez because I haven't really noticed him in years.
Right.
And he does. I mean, he's trying to look the same. I think, didn't he have the mustache in the whole thing in the video I saw?
Oh, in the new video, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But he didn't have a mustache back in the day.
Oh, really? So this is new? He's just decided to rock a mustache?
Yeah, he looks more like a little bit down and out Coach Bombay.
Oh, okay.
I'm digging it.
He's looking so much like his dad, right? Martin Sheen. It's insane now that, because I haven't seen Emilio in a long time. They looked a little bit alike, but I never really thought they looked much alike. And now it's like, whoa, it's like watching his dad.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. And so is the premise that the Mighty Ducks team are like now the hot shots, and like there's another team that's being created that he has to like, I think that's the
really?
Premise.
So like
it's kind of Cobra Kai like, where it's like who was good once maybe isn't so good anymore.
Well, it's good if they can get that magic.
It says Coach Gordon Bombay returns to coach a new team of misfits, and it looks like it's the different. Yeah, the Mighty Ducks are good, and he's just a new misfit team to go against them.
Interesting.
And almost feels like the premise would be Coach Bombay is attracted to a lady who has a son that plays hockey, and he wants to get laid.
Sounds about right.
I mean, that's pretty much what the original one was.
Pretty much, yeah. Coach just wants some action.
Okay, then.
I'll help your kids.
I'm excited for this because I did love the Mighty Ducks as a kid, but I'm really excited because I saw Riley from Letterkenny's in this, who's one of the boyfriends, and he is a hockey player in Letterkenny, and he's just such an idiot. I love it.
Oh, that's wild that he's got a role on this.
Right, hockey.
Also, if Joshua Jackson doesn't make a cameo in this, I'm going to be really upset.
Joshua Jackson was in the Mighty Ducks?
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea.
He's the main star.
I only know him from, it the Gossip Girls or Gilmore Girls? Wasn't he? That's where he...
Oh, no, he's in Dawson's Creek.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
that's where I knew him from. And, of course, Fringe, obviously, yes.
No, the chick is from Gilmore Girls.
Okay.
The mom, the hot mom.
That's what it is.
Kenan Thompson was in Mighty Ducks.
He was. He had he shot the knuckle puck.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, see, I didn't see this movie at all.
I almost yelled out my window the other day. I was driving to my house, and walking up the hill was this mom and her kid, and a baby stroller. So I had another kid as well. And the kid was rocking a Charlie Conway 96 Mighty Ducks jersey, the green and the yellow, and I almost rolled down the window and was like, "Ducks fly together!" I was like, I don't know. They might think I'm really weird.
Yeah, just a bit.
If I'm like, "Hey, kid, sweet jersey, stranger danger."
I've almost bought one of those multiple times. Because I see them in sports stores all the time, and I'm like, oh, man, I love the Mighty Ducks.
Oh, yeah, you get them anywhere. It's a cool look, too.
And did the Anaheim Ducks rock that for a while, that same jersey?
No, not that one. They ended up doing the one that we all know, obviously, but the old green one with I don't know, maybe at some point they did it for like a special night. I could be wrong, but that was never like that.
Yeah, it doesn't look familiar to me.
That wasn't their main jersey ever.
Because they had a nice display of all the Ducks jerseys in the John Wayne Airport, and I don't remember that green one.
Have you guys seen, speaking of the Mighty Ducks, have you seen the transformation of Goldberg?
Yeah.
The goalie? You remember, like, it was a year ago, that guy I thought for sure he was going to be a story in the news about passing away.
Yeah.
He was battling with meth addiction. His whole face was sunken in. Well, he's been sober for a year, and I've seen some pictures of him, and he looks great. It's so nice to see. Yeah. Yeah, Danny, I think, pulled it up.
Well, let's hope he can keep that going strong.
I mean, he just looks healthy.
Whoa, yeah.
It's like a whole different... He looks like he's like 40 years younger.
That's insane. Yeah, you are absolutely right. He looked like a much older man in that picture on the right. 1 year of sobriety, and he looks good.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy for him when I saw that story. It'd be cool if like he makes an appearance. They have a kid in the new one in the trailer that looks like Goldberg.
I saw that, actually.
Right? I was like, that's so weird.
That's wild.
Well, and around that time, too, like when Mighty Ducks, especially Mighty Ducks 2 came out, a lot of those actors, they were in multiple different movies. Like Goldberg and Kenan were in Heavyweights. I don't know if you ever saw that one with Ben Stiller, which was another like Disney movie.
That was the Fat Camp one.
Yeah, the Fat Camp one.
Yes, I remember that.
And that was my whole era of movies. I love it so much.
So it would basically be like this generation's Bad News Bears, the Mighty Ducks. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good comparison.
Okay, see,
a little less filthy,
than
the original Bad News Bears.
Well, yeah, Walter Matthau was amazing.
And the kids as well. They had some bad language.
Yeah. Well, and let me tell you, man, it's pretty brilliant. They're bringing back all this nostalgia as we're looking for something to smile about here, in the middle of this whole pandemic.
Although I realize I think my subscription to Disney Plus ended because I try to go on there and it says, would you like to continue or something like that? And I'm like,
oh, we only got a year, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's obviously up, and I'm going to re-up it come March.
Yeah, I already did that, buddy. I'm Disney Plus forever.
Yeah, me
forever.
For life. For life. I'm going to wait till March 26th. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm not going to just give them my money. I already did that enough.
Yeah, that you're not a big Marvel fan. You're not. I mean, though eventually, all of their library of kids stuff has got to get to you at some point. Yeah,
1,000% will. I know. Like once I do subscribe, I'm in forever.
Oh yeah,
yeah, or until Tatum's no longer a fan of Disney movies.
Yeah,
which will probably never.
Which doesn't happen.
I hope not.
And, she probably will get into either the Marvel movies or maybe the Star Wars movies, or who knows what Disney will release and launch onto us by then.
I just hope she just likes wrestling and hockey. Other than that, I'm fine with her not liking anything else.
Oh, is that really?
Yeah,
okay.
Pretty much.
Well, all right.
They're also doing the entire old Muppet show on Disney Plus as well.
Hell yeah!
So if you want to watch the old Muppet shows and stuff like that, I think that comes out February 19th. I'm so excited
and
for
I think they even have the rebooted Muppets, the one where it's like The Office.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that didn't go over well, did it?
It didn't, which was, I think it was an underrated show. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. Hey, I think the thing is that you got to love the Muppets, really. And
absolutely,
you got to love the Muppets, or you're just not going to go for it.
True.
Yeah, and that's. Some people go, "Do I need this?" I don't know.
Someone said, "Did you see what PETA's doing? These guys are ridiculous."
Oh, the guy from Hunger Games. What's he doing now?
PETA, people for the ethical treatment of animals.
Cat saved his ass so much. He should be more grateful. Yes.
It's so funny because I understand what they're. Of course, they want people to treat animals well. That part of their message is fine.
That's the only part of the message I don't agree with.
But then they go on the deep end with these things that are going to make anyone roll their eyes, and people are just going to continue to look at them like they're off their rocker.
What do they do now?
They want people to stop using words like pig and chicken as insults because it's speciesist.
Oh God!
You know something? I'm going to tell you guys this right now.
It enforces the myth that humans are superior to other animals.
Mark this day.
Okay.
Mark this day, because I say this all the time. In 20 to 30 years, you're going to say things that people are going to tell you are horrible, and the whole society is going to agree, and you're going to go, come on. Because it happens to every human being, where you go, that's a bad word? What do you mean that's a bad word? And this is the start. I would not be shocked in 30 years if, in fact, everybody thinks like PETA, because it's always something you don't expect. You go, wait, when did that become a bad word?
But, we haven't done, was it 2 kill birds with 1 stone? They wanted to be something with a scone?
Feed 2 birds with 1 scone, which I like, personally.
I agree with you that it's really dumb. But I can words change and people get mad about them. Look, the R word, if you told anybody in Massachusetts 30 years ago that the R word would be the R word, they would have thought you were crazy, because to us, we didn't think anything about it. It was just our adjective for everything.
Understandable, but these are things that you're talking about that were impacting people that are human, that can understand the words, and sadly would put them in a bad space. Because it's okay, well, these words hurt somebody. But a chicken, I don't know if a chicken's going to be affected by us calling somebody a chicken instead of, because they're instead of calling someone a chicken, they're like, can you start saying coward instead, please?
Which is funny because I feel like nobody's ever met a chicken, because chickens are vicious. They will attack you. They're not chickens, if you will.
Well, they're pissed because they were once, and they're probably like, we need to stop having people think that we're this way.
They used to be,
we made them tougher by calling people chickens.
They're descendants of dinosaurs. They've always been tough.
What if scientifically they find out that chickens can understand words, and they're going to tell you to stop using that word because it hurts the chickens? Will you then look at them and roll your eyes, or you'll have to we'll have to go, all right, I didn't, a lot of people that use, the R word, they weren't saying it in front of people that were developmentally disabled. They were just using it amongst themselves, and that's where people would be like, okay, it's Steve, Vicky, and myself. Nobody in this group is going to have their feelings hurt by that word. But now if you're around chickens and you say the word chicken and they go, scientifically, chickens get upset by this, are you going to roll your eyes? You're going to go, all right, well, I didn't know. Like with the R word, it's like, you're right.
Do you really want me to have a serious kind of thing? There's a difference between a chicken and a human being.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. Now you think that, but in 30 years, we don't know the sensibilities of humanity. That's the whole idea.
I can't wait until they do this and I just eat a chicken leg right in front of a chicken. It's like, take that.
I'm getting chicken McNuggets today. Okay, how about this one? Instead of calling somebody a rat, call them a snitch.
Yeah, see,
instead of calling
then the
somebody
Harry Potter fans are going to get mad because the snitches in Harry Potter's Quidditch might have feelings.
Instead of calling someone a pig, you call them repulsive.
You know, I just want to tell you, and again, it's just about how society changes. I had these conversations about other words 30 years ago, and people were just saying the same thing you guys were, telling me I was crazy when I said, it's just insensitive.
When a snake tells me, hey, guys, I find it very insensitive when you refer to someone as a snake. Can you say that they're a jerk instead, please? I will change my ways.
So if science does come out with it,
not science. An actual snake has to tell me
oh boy, here we
that
go.
They do not like me saying that word.
Oh, because
if a rat says, hey, Steve, down here, look down. It's me, Ratatouille.
Wow.
Can you stop saying that? Call them a snitch.
Well, you do believe, though, that your dog feels certain things and gets things. And
but they don't understand words.
Well,
they understand tone.
They understand tone.
Well, when you say the dog's name, it knows who you are.
It's all like that. I mean, they understand the sounds. I guess I understand what you're saying. But I mean, if I'm like, hey, Lulu, you dog. Or if I said someone, no, you dirty dog, Lulu's not going to paw me. Be like, hey, can you use it like a different term? Like, can you just call him a pervert?
Well, you say that now. There are people that believe dogs actually can understand a lot more. I mean, I think those people are crazy.
I'll try and be more sensitive to the animals and the terms.
It's crazy. It's crazy by our standards. I just won't be surprised if in 30 years everybody says you can't say those words anymore for whatever reason. You and I will be like, wow, I can't believe it. You guys don't think that'll happen in 30 years? You don't think that'll come true?
No.
I totally do. I know human beings. There are words that you go, what? Okay, all righty.
Somebody says, how long until they come after Scaredy Cat? Oh, I bet they're already on it.
Oh, Scaredy Cat, yeah. I mean, you use the word cat.
Mm-hmm.
It fits in. I think Pete is just trying to always stay in the news. It's ludicrous to me.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I will say this, though. I do not like it when people use the word pig or dog to just talk about another human being.
Well, yeah, in this situation,
stand.
I think they're talking about like someone being like a slob. We're not talking about like somebody like I think about their looks.
But it's not about the animal. It's about the human being. To me, that's dehumanizing speech. To me, it's like, do not start comparing human beings to animals because then you could find reasons to be really mean and horrible to them. This is a whole different reason than you're going to hurt the animal.
Right. They don't care about the humans. Peter's worried about the animals' mental states.
Which really bothers me because, Peter, where were you when people were using those things on humans and really defending human beings? Because shouldn't you defend them too?
Like somebody on Twitter wrote, congratulations on the stupidest tweet of 2021, and it's only been 4 weeks.
What happened?
Another person says, I can't tell if this is real or you guys are making fun of yourself. PETA, though, I guess they stand by their tweet.
Yeah, because that's what they do. I mean, that is what they do. You pick the topic, you guide the show. It's Listeners on the Loose, 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Got more stuff to say? Well, we're the place to say it.
Yeah, don't be a chicken. Call in.
Oh, boy, you did that, didn't you? Okay, I don't know if I can do the show with you anymore. Your calls and texts at 933 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic, you guide the show at 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Somebody just said, Steve, have you tried the new flavors of cookies at Crumble Cookie this week? The Buckeye Brownie was awesome.
Where's Crumble Cookie again?
There's one in Puyallup.
Of course there is.
Whoa!
Yeah, I did it all for the cookie. The cookie.
I really think texters and you should have these conversations offline, since not all of us can get Crumble cookies, and a guy named Steve won't bring any in.
I've only tried a couple of their cookies, and the hype is real. It's right. It's so right.
What if I buy? Will you fly?
Where am I flying to?
Oh, you don't know that? Come on, you know that thing.
We could just drive down there. It's not that far.
We could just drive down there? Okay,
yeah.
you and your girlfriend go drive down there.
I'll try and swing by this weekend, but I feel like the fun of Crumble Cookie, their whole day, like you get them so fresh because they don't like have the cookies waiting for you. It's almost like they're set. They make them and they give them to you.
I think a microwave will do a trick, like 5 seconds.
I mean, it wouldn't suck.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be as great as they are. But if I'm in that area, I think they're in the Sunrise Village area. I think I might be trying to make a run to Menchie's tonight, possibly, if I convince myself that's a good idea.
Well, I hope you can, Steve. Yeah. I know you're usually really hard on yourself.
But I've only tried one of their cookies, and it was like and they change their flavors. They have like a certain type of cookies that they always have, but then they always change stuff.
Is Puyallup the only place that's got this?
They have one in Covington as well.
Covington?
But that's it.
Ooh, that's even further away from me.
It's pretty new, this franchise. I bet they're going to... I would not be surprised they're in Bellevue by the end of this year.
Some of these cookies are insane. They have a cornbread cookie.
Yeah, dude, I had the peanut butter cup cookie, and it was next level awesome.
Chilled cookies and cream milkshake cookie?
I need to be informed because Steve didn't tell me about the Molly Moons in Bellevue. I didn't know how long. That's been there a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Let me know about the crumble if it gets there.
They're going to put one in actually in Smoky Point, not too far from where I live. I've seen the sign.
That doesn't help
right
BJ.
now.
No, you
Bellevue.
can come and we can play games.
Why don't we open one?
I can't go to your house to play. Well, actually, no, I can now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's right. You can.
Well, starting Monday, you can.
Yeah, starting Monday, I can go to your house and play a game.
The Buckeye Brownie is a warm chocolate cookie with semi-sweet chips, topped with peanut butter mousse and semi-sweet chocolate drizzle. I think I just eat the peanut butter mousse part.
Excuse me, what's the top with again, sir?
Peanut butter mousse.
Oh, there we go. All
We
right.
got a chilled sugar.
You know what? I
They
like
also
my
have ice
sugar
cream.
chilled. They got ice cream as well?
Yeah, we've had this conversation before. I remember that when this place first opened, we heard about this.
Okay.
The cornbread one, Rev, you're right. That looks amazing. It's got a dollop of
You know
honey
what looks
buttercream.
amazing is if it's in the studio. That would really be amazing.
Yep, the cookies change every week.
Oh, wow, I didn't realize that it was a chain of places.
Well, we said that already, but
I
you know,
didn't hear
no
that.
one's listening to the
No,
show, including me.
No, but I mean, it's a chain outside of Washington.
Yeah, like
of course it is.
Big
Yeah.
chain.
Yeah, it's a big chain. That's why I'm saying, why is it starting in Puyallup? It's not a
Puyallup
local
knows
company.
what's up.
Yeah, Puyallup's the center
Ask
of the
Puyallup
universe.
with what's up. I'm sorry, they got the fair. What else do they want? They want everything good?
They want all the good stuff.
That's not right. Okay?
Well,
Monroe, you know, Monroe's got the other fair. Well, maybe they gotta go. Whoa! Look at all those crumbles. Right? Why are all the
They have
crumbles over
ice
there?
cream, too. That's crazy.
They got a lot in the not the Midwest, but like east of us.
Yeah.
That's crap. Why does even Idaho has them?
So
I'm done with this.
Time to road trip.
Okay.
All right, well, we'll have to go get this cookie thing again. Somebody wanted me to play this again because they're dying in their car.
I did it all for the cookie. The cookie.
By the way, Vicky, you said they're opening one up near you, or you? Oh, they haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I've seen the sign. It's like right
Okay.
next to the BECU. I'm really excited.
So, Danny, are you driving down to get some this weekend?
Maybe.
Oh, all of a sudden we turned into no, we're not doing it.
Oh, I mean, if you want to go, I'll go with you.
I am not going.
If I'm in the vicinity, I will get some cookies.
How far
us.
is it from your house, this place?
It's not that far. It's just that Meridian's a giant pain in my D sometimes, especially on the weekends.
Wow,
yeah, dude. I
can't blame you there.
Baby, I don't have, there's no longer me just on a whim going somewhere. I have to time it with the child and all that. But if I'm going to have that window to get to Menchie's, and I believe they're next to each other or near each other, then I could do the double swoop. You know, I could kill two birds. I mean, I could feed two scones with a bird.
Yeah.
Whatever that saying is.
Whatever
now.
the damn.
I don't want to piss off PETA.
Don't want to piss off PETA, buddy.
No animals will be hurt in us eating these cookies, I believe.
Well, except except yourself, because you might choke on it.
They look good, though.
Yeah, they do. Crumbles. I'm excited for another thing that's not coming in my
Yes, and
vicinity.
people are wondering what the name of it is. It's called Crumble, and it's in Puyallup.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
I just, perhaps maybe it would be different if, in fact, like a lot of the places were open. But I always feel like Westlake would get this. Westlake Center, is that what that's the downtown one, right? Is it called Westlake Center?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always thought Westlake Center would always be the one to get everything cool because it's the mall right in the middle of Seattle, or maybe.
Yeah, but it never really did.
No, they never did.
They had the P.F. Chang's, and that was pretty much it. And then
Don't they got the Shake Shack now, though? Or some sort of shack? They got some sort of.
It's around near it, but it's not like in that actual heart of
That
it.
used to be a cool place 20 years ago. I mean, I loved everything that was in there, but now I don't know what the hell they're doing over at Westlake.
Yeah, they're making you feel unsafe, I believe. That's kind of what happened.
Well, we don't want that.
Area.
Yeah,
Not the best.
Yeah, I know, and that sucks too because that used to be a cool thing, and well, hopefully they'll bring it back. Hopefully it'll be fun to go to Seattle again.
If not, come to Puyallup, where we have all the fun.
But again, Meridian is going to be as big of a pain in the ass for me as it is for you, and I will be driving a lot of times.
There is a sushi burrito in Westlake Center.
Ooh. I don't even know who they are.
It's just called Sushi Burrito.
Okay.
You can get sushi burritos.
Okay, that's almost like cookies.
It's just like a cookie.
I'm like, you're asking, what do they have there?
If I need an oil change, you're going to recommend me I get a sale?
You're like, oh, what do they have there? I don't know what they have. Me. I'm telling you what they have. They have Cali
BJ,
Burger.
I know you love cookies. They also have Lush. there.
Okay, you know what? Honestly,
Tell them what Lush is, Vicky.
Don't. I know what Lush is. We got one in Bellevue Square, and thank you, Vicky.
Handmade cosmetics, just like cookies.
Hey, I'm going to start calling her Wikipedia. Thank you. I didn't ask you.
You did. You asked, what do they have at Westlake Center? I'm telling you what they have.
Here's what I said. I don't know what they have there anymore. I never asked Wikipedia to open up. I'm looking for Crumble. I want Crumble.
We told you where it is.
Unbelievable.
And you're whining. I don't want to go anywhere.
No, that's not it. We're whining because You're just...
You a whiner.
Someone says crumble cookie is fantastic. My niece works there. I get them every night because she brings home the stuff they didn't sell. Steve, it's a must.
Yeah, but is there any Lush there, Steve? I need to know. How about sushi burrito?
Right.
Otherwise, I'm not going to go to Crumble.
Oh, you can have crumble cookies shipped to your house.
Oh, really? Yes, I could. By a guy named Steve who'd buy a goddamn box and bring him to the work. You could do that.
Fair enough.
Okay. Or Danny could drive down there. Mr. I could go anywhere I want.
I mean, you can. It's America.
You said we can, so now it's me.
You can come with me if you would like.
No, I would say take the trip yourself. Take Vicky with you. She'll tell you all the other cool things that are down there that you don't want to
And
get.
we'd actually have a good time because BJ's not there.
Well, I have no problem with that.
Which cookie do you want if I go there? You want them all?
Oh, yeah, you got to get a sampler,
That
don't
chilled
you?
cookies and cream milkshake looks like the...
Yeah, looks like
the teas.
Yeah.
I can just imagine Steve walking in. One of each, please.
Yes, how do you... that they have to expect that. That's what they do.
And they tell you how to eat them, like the chilled cookies and cream. Shockingly, you should eat chilled. The Buckeye brownie, serve it warm.
Oh, I thought you had to go to Ohio to eat that one.
I want that chilled sugar one, man. That just looks simple.
It looks
a nice
a
simple
sugar cookie with the icing?
with a sweet almond frosting, so it's healthy.
Oh, almonds, yeah.
Oh, really, Steve? A sweet almond frosting. It's healthy. I love this company.
I want that cornbread. I want them all, man.
I want that cornbread one really
So my
bad.
advice is to get like a sampler, maybe a couple of boxes for your friend BJ.
No, it's just gonna be.
I will pay. I told you if you fly, I'll buy.
Okay.
You know, and but I would suggest Danny drive down there. Big Mouth Danny, let him go down there.
Yeah, Big Mouth Danny.
Here's what I would say.
This is what's up.
My girlfriend was in Puyallup last weekend.
Steve, let Danny drive
It's not
down
that far.
there. And then as soon as he's like close, you pull and go, Danny, what are you doing here? I'm getting these cookies. And then it's a wasted trip. Oh my God, what is that cookie?
That's the cornbread cookie.
Holy Wow.
I did it all for the cookie.
What? Is that a piece of butter on there? What is on there?
On the cornbread one, it's a dollop of honey buttercream.
Oh my!
So it looks like butter.
That's so it's a cookie, but is it cornbread consistency? That's weird in my brain.
It's a warm cornbread. Yeah, it doesn't tell you what. It's got a honey butter glaze and a dollop of honey buttercream. That's all it says.
Why? At this point, these guys should be like a sponsor of our show. We're going so insane over Crumble cooking,
right?
Well, thank you, Crumble, for
making us hungry.
Yes, appreciate that. Those cookies are just intense.
Yeah, nice pink box they come in too. You get that cookie inside that pink box.
Don't say it that way. It's really disturbing.
I did it all for the cookie.
There we go. That's good.
Okay.
Wow, I have
We've
no idea what's
lost our
happening.
mind.
It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic, you guide the show, and what do we got, Steve?
Somebody want to know if you've seen the new trailer for Godzilla versus King Kong. It looks awesome, but I don't know how King Kong got so big since the last movie.
Roids.
Yeah, he did a cycle.
Yeah.
He's all gassed up.
I'm so lost in the whole King Kong thing. And is the last King Kong movie the one that had Jack in it?
Jack Black?
Jack Black? Is that the one?
Maybe.
That's the one I remember. I forget who else was in that movie.
that was Skull Island, and that was okay.
Skull Island was all right, but
Yeah.
it's hard to make a King Kong movie because, I mean, he's the monster. It's like a monster, and usually, he's a good guy monster.
Yeah, and it was Kong Skull Island back in 2017, and they've been trying to do this whole MonsterVerse thing for a while. So I just feel that this is it just looks weird. Like he's supposed to not be as big as Godzilla. Godzilla's like a walking nuclear power plant, and then you've got Kong.
But in other movies, he has been. So it's weird. Like in other, way back in the day movies, like in the 70s and 80s, they were standing up fighting each other before. So you're right, though. I don't know how Kong got big enough to be as big as Godzilla.
And the Jack Black, it was King Kong in 2005. The new Kong Skull Island is the one with Samuel Jackson, Tom Hiddleston, and Brie Larson.
Oh, Jack wasn't in
you're
that
right. He
one.
wasn't in that
Yep,
one.
he was in the one, a while back.
And so that Sam Jackson was in the new one?
Yep, Brie
I remember
Larson,
that.
John C. Reilly, John Goodman, had a lot of good actors in
Brie
it.
Larson was in that? Well, why didn't you just Captain Marvel and save the day? I don't understand it.
Oh, we had Loki in there too, and Fury.
Yeah, he didn't do much.
I thought The Rock was. Oh, that was Rampage.
Yeah,
that was in Godzilla. I mean, that was in King Kong.
That
just
was
so
based
angry.
off of the video game.
Right.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
I haven't seen it. It's on my DVR, but I can't bring myself to watch it.
It's actually on your DVR taking up space, and you're just like, no.
Do you guys want to place bets?
When I'll watch it?
No, on who's going to win, Godzilla or King Kong.
Oh, well, King Kong's the good guy, so he better win. And which is really
Why can't
sad.
they both be good?
Well, see, that's the problem people are saying is Godzilla's coming off like the bad guy, though I think they're probably going to find out they're going to be on the same team.
Well, and that's the thing. Godzilla's always misunderstood. So that's kind of how it comes down to it. Usually, in the older movies, Godzilla had to come back and save the day from Mechagodzilla,
Right,
or
exactly.
Mothra.
And he was homies with Godzuki.
Yeah. Okay, we're not going to bring that up.
Because Godzuki was the best.
No, him and Scrappy Doo should basically fight to the death, and then whoever wins, someone else should kill that guy. That's how it should be.
I'm sorry, but
Godzuki was the worst ever created.
Was the coolest.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anybody else really? Seriously, it's like Scrappy Doo. I mean, come on.
I've got no horse in this race.
I love Scrappy as well.
Yeah, they're both a-holes.
Look at Godzuki. I know.
You've never seen Godzuki?
Only the animated one, never like the live action.
The live action was the best.
I didn't know there was a live action one.
Oh, yeah, that's all I know him
He
as.
looks like a pug that went through a tar pit.
I'm sorry. It is not good.
Godzuki.
Oh my God, that does not look good.
Godzuki looks like he needs treatments.
Like, I remember the cartoon one, and that was cute. But
Godzuki looks like he did too much acid.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He had a rough night.
No, this is bad. This was not the glory days of Godzilla.
Does he have a lazy eye?
I don't
That's
know.
so weird.
Does he have, you know what, the whole
I think he was
writing.
stoned.
They had a lazy writer is what they had.
And he was like cool with all the kids, man.
No.
Of course he was.
Please don't. You and your Ewoks and your Godzukis and your Scrappy Doos, you've ruined everything good. Signed God.
Really?
Yeah. Signed Godzuki.
Godzuki was the best.
So I don't know what to think about the trailer. I don't know.
Like a lot of big explosions.
Well, there's a little kid. There's like a little magic kid that supposedly talks to somebody. Is she has a relationship with Kong or something?
Yeah, she's the bond with Kong.
Yeah. So we've gone from the Fay Ray, which was like the hot chick that Kong was going for. Now it's just like a little kid. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if at the time of Kong is gone. I don't know. They keep trying to bring him back and all this, but we'll see. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
So I want to know if you heard about what's going on with Ken Griffey Jr., BJ.
No, what's going on with Junior?
Pretty damn cool. They just broke the news. Ken Griffey Jr. is now going to serve as senior advisor to the commissioner of Major League Baseball, with an emphasis on baseball operations, youth development, and improving diversity at all levels of the game.
Oh, that's really cool. I mean, you talk about somebody who, again, played the game right. I just don't believe that he gets enough credit for the fact that he was so amazing without roids. He got so eclipsed because of all the roid stuff going on. I think he would be arguably the best player we've seen ever, really, in my mind, because of the skills he had, and he did it without any enhancements, as far as we know. Whereas, you got your Barry Bonds and all that crap going on. It's unfortunate. Ken was amazing. I think it's a great move. Yeah.
Update on the Godzilla vs. King Kong film. According to one texter says that I heard the winner of the fight's going to join The Rock in the next Fast and Furious movie.
That would be great. They really should do that. For their last movie, they should just go right over the top and jump the shark and everything.
I'm kind of hoping they go into space at some point with Fast and the Furious.
They might as well.
I'm not sure if they haven't, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think if they did, because you're right, Vicky. That seems like the way to go.
I almost feel like they have announced that that's the next plan, or are we just joking about it?
So they haven't gone to space yet. They've gone everywhere else.
Well, it says Fast and Furious 9 will send the characters into space. Michelle Rodriguez accidentally reveals.
Yeah, I thought we did talk about that.
All right. Well, either Vicky's a genius or she just wasn't listening, but kind of listening.
Oh, I forgot.
Fast and Furious.
What?
In space.
So what, they teach them how to be astronauts? Like, is that what's going on?
This has to be the last
movie.
They
didn't have to teach them to be astronauts in Armageddon really that much.
No, not at all.
I mean, you can still be family in space, right?
Yeah, of course you can.
It's all about family.
Space family.
Well, at least this time, though, we won't go through the whole movie where basically Vic is turned against everybody. God, I hated this because of Charlize Theron.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, that was lame. I don't understand. If Vic loves us, why is he doing it? Okay. Well,
but when she kisses him, that was cool.
Because you wanted to be Vic, you thought that was you?
Well, people say I look like Vin Diesel, so they felt like I was watching myself getting kissed by Charlize Theron.
I wish I could be in your life. That those are the things that would make me happy.
And I can believe that absolutely 100%.
Okay.
I remember seeing that. I was like, sweet, boy.
I never once thought that the chick that played Marty's mom, I could be with her because she was hanging out with Marty's dad.
I never said I could be with her. I was just saying that's a cool visual to see.
I never thought it was cool, and whatever her name was because I thought she was hot, but I never thought, wow, he looks like me. That's great. She's kissing me. Never thought that. I'm going to have to try that next time I see a character in the movie, but usually they're serial killers, so it's not going to go well for me.
Those aren't very romantic scenes.
Not really, no.
They really aren't.
No.
All right, time to answer life's biggest question. What do Ryan Castle and Harry Potter have in common? I'm going to tell you at 9:51 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. And now, The Ryan Castle question of the day.
What do Ryan Castle and Harry Potter have in common?
Magic stick.
Yeah. Magic stick. Also known
That's
as the Wand of Love.
Wonder Wand.
That's it.
Oh, man, the texture coming in. Both like to play with their wands.
Yes, they do.
See?
They both have Hogwarts.
Oh, nice. That's a good one. That could win. Well, there is a big story. I don't know. Is your wife a big Harry Potter fan, Ryan? I thought.
No.
Mine is.
It's Steve's wife. Yes. Big news, Steve. Hollywood Reporter says that there's a live-action Harry Potter TV show in early development on HBO Max. Though HBO Max is like, no, there isn't.
Glad we got to the bottom of it.
Yeah, I don't know why, but the Hollywood Reporter just wouldn't throw stuff out there. I mean, there's potential writers, broad ideas have been discussed, nothing has been set in motion. Ryan, I know that this is something you've been waiting for your whole life.
Yeah, I was waiting for Harry Potter, but Harry was spelled Hairy.
Okay. Yeah, that's a whole different. That is a whole different adventure on that one.
Also not coming to HBO Max.
No, that's probably not. Yeah, Ryan Castle, he's coming to your radio with a 12-pack, and that's up next.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
You think she could fart for us 9 times?
Alexa, fart 9 times.
Time for me to fart 9 times. Shall I fart again?
Yes. Those were quick farts.
Try asking me for a power fart.
Power fart.
Here comes a power fart.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. If I call Travis, will I actually see him or someone who works for him?
Absolutely. When you come in to my office, when you first call in, my staff will try to help you with any basic questions that you have. I can give you a call back, but they'll usually try to schedule you for a free consultation with me, the attorney, and I'll meet with you personally. We'll talk about the basics of your case, and I'll take you through a question and answer session an interview that usually lasts about 30 minutes. We'll get the basics of your financial situation. I can answer your questions, and we can talk about whether bankruptcy makes sense, your non-bankruptcy options, and how bankruptcy could affect you, what the process is.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.